Why do you think there was this initial sort of euphoria and then a little more realism setting in on the Snapchat numbers?
Well, overall, Snapchat's earnings were pretty positive to begin with. Like you said, with the DAU growth coming in for the first time in many quarters, it's really a positive sign for the company. It's back almost at the same level that it was in Q1 2018, which is when Snapchat was at its peak. But the interesting thing to look at when you look at these user numbers is where these new users are actually coming from. And they're coming from what Snapchat calls the rest of the world, which is outside of Europe and North America for the most part.
But you know, for any other technology company, though, it would seem to be a negative that you're just getting back to where you were. I mean, technology, Jasmine, is supposed to be about growth, constant growing to justify the valuation. Should we be happy that they're just getting back to year-ago user levels?
Well, I think given all the struggles that Snapchat has had in the past year, again, it is a positive sign. We will be watching to see what happens in the next couple of quarters to see if they can continue this kind of growth.
Were these self-inflicted wounds with that redesign that all the kids hated?
Yeah, so that was definitely part of it. That happened in the end of 2017. It was more broadly rolled out in 2018. It was very unpopular, and Snapchat actually had to scale back some of the changes that they made. And we're still seeing at eMarketer kind of a spillover effect from those changes. And we've actually reduced our forecast for US Snapchat users this year, which is based on a monthly basis. And for the first time, we're going to see that number decline.
Is it finally becoming a global story? It was kind of always a U.S. story, right? Snapchat's kind of like WhatsApp is big around the world. Snapchat was kind of just a U.S. thing.
Well, one of the reasons that it hasn't taken off yet around the world as much as it has in the US is because of the Android app. So it had a lot of performance issues, and now in the earnings call, Snapchat executives actually said that they have been able to roll out a new Android app, which will be much quicker to use and easier to use globally to every single user.
It was kind of an Apple thing, Snapchat.
Yes, it was definitely an iOS thing for a while. But now, hopefully, this will spur growth, especially in developing markets that are more Android-heavy than the US. And I think that has probably also helped grow that international presence that we see in Snapchat's DAU number.